My wife and I were discussing the movie we just watched when she decided to open the second bedroom closet in order to retrieve a blanket. Upon opening the door, our cat calmly sauntered into the closet and soon disappeared behind several large overcoats hanging within. With the blanket firmly in hand, my wife called out to the cat, "Coco, come on out." Now I must explain something about the dimensions of this closet. It is about 3 feet wide by 3 feet long. Not big at all. With the exception of rolls of toilet paper we keep behind the aforementioned coats, everything can be seen once the door is opened. For these reasons, Coco's failure to reemerge proved perplexing. Confusion, mixed with curiosity, caused me to start removing everything from the floor of the closet, then everything that was hanging. My wife and I first stared at the empty closet with its white walls and blue carpet. Then we stared at each other. Coco was not there. We immediately surmised we must have missed her come out. So we took our search to the rest of the second floor. We ended up searching the house and calling out for an hour to no avail. Then I had sort of an epiphany. Why hadn't I thought of it before? If there's one thing Coco could not resist, it was food. I went into the kitchen and got a can of tuna from the pantry. Literally seconds after I opened tuna or canned cat food, Coco comes running and meowing, anxious for a treat. I plated the tuna and put it in her favorite spot right next to the door leading to the garage. I waited. Nothing. My wife and I knew that we'd both seen the cat walk into the closet, and we both knew there was no way we could have missed her come back out of it. The enormity of the ramifications began to settle upon us. Quantum physics dictates that unless an object or space is being observed, it exists in a quantum soup of all possibilities. In short, before we opened the closet, there was nothing and everything inside of it, all at the same time. When my wife opened the closet, the probability waves coalesced and produced what our consciousness expected: blankets, sheets, and hanging garments. However, we did not observe the back of the closet before Coco walked into it. Had reality in the closet failed to fully materialize due to the fact that neither mine nor my wife's conscious observance was acting on the unseen space between the coats and the wall? That space between the coats and the wall must have still been in a quantum flux just after you opened the closet when Coco walked in. This flux is a soup of everything and nothing, I said, as I considered the fate of Coco in such a circumstance. My wife and I had discussed the likelihood of what had happened. Had we experienced an aberration? Was physics breaking down? Could this happen again? Was anyone else experiencing this phenomenon? We dare not ask these questions for fear of being thought insane. Realizing there was nothing more we could do for our cat, a family member for an amazing 17 years, we went to bed. It would be a mistake to say we were awakened, as sleep was impossible given the evening's events. At about 3 a.m., we heard loud meowing. Immediately, we both rushed to the second bedroom and opened the still empty closet. Nothing. Then we realized the meowing wasn't coming from the closet, but the air in general. It was as loud anywhere and everywhere we went in the house. "Coco?" my wife called. As if in reply, we heard a loud meow. But we could never locate the cat. We went back to bed knowing that sleep might not be in the cards for days based on the level of incomprehensible weirdness we were now experiencing. An hour later, we heard the distinctive tap or what could only be Coco's paws on the wooden planks of the second-floor hallway. Jumping out of bed, we turned on the lights, and there she was, Coco, her fur covered in a light dusting of snow. Glancing at my watch, the weather indicator read 68 degrees and clear skies.